Yep. Yep, totally. All right, brother. Well, yep. I'm sure TCIS is. And oh, he's good. He says, well, normally we don't give voluntary statements. And I said, hey, you're going to have to decide if you wanted to give a statement or not. But it does not seem like there's a criminal investigation going on. Otherwise, there would be other... What's that? Yeah. Otherwise, there might be other people arriving, correct? Yeah. I mean, he's going 50. That's not out of control. That's not reckless for a trained driver. Yeah. Lights and sirens. Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's some... Initially, he said she was in a crosswalk. There's a witness that says no, she wasn't. But that witness could be different because I don't think she was thrown 40 feet either. I think she went up on the hood, hit the windshield, then when he hit the brakes, flew off the car. But she is dead. No, it's a regular person. Yeah. Yeah, just write a check. Just... Yeah, what? $11,000. She was 26 anyway. She had limited value.
Police Accountability is investigating a body camera video captured in January of this year, the day a 23-year-old woman was hit and killed by a Seattle police officer. The officer, who has not been charged with a crime, was responding to an emergency call and was in a 25-mile-per-hour zone when he hit and killed Jannavi Kandula. Kandula had the right-of-way in the crosswalk when she was hit by the cruiser going approximately 63 miles per hour. Well, tonight, Seattle police released a video from another officer reacting to that crash the same night. And we want to warn you, some of the description is graphic.
I think she went up on the hood, hit the windshield, then when he hit the brakes, flew off the car. But she is dead. No, it's a regular person. Yeah. Yeah, just write a check. Just... Yeah, what? $11,000. She was 26 anyway. She had limited value.
Seattle police say the video was identified by a department employee who escalated it to the chief's office. The department said policy states that while any incident is under review, quote, no city employee should comment either in their official or personal capacity in a way that suggests that any factual, policy, or legal conclusions have been reached about the incident. SPD went on to say it has been in touch with the family of Kandula and extends its deepest sympathies.
Create actions that kill people.
Those thoughts were shared at the January vigil for Jannavi Kandula. She was a 23-year-old woman who was hit and killed by a Seattle police SUV while crossing the street in South Lake Union. Tonight, we're learning more from a new report that details how the young student from India was killed. Monday, January 23rd, 2023. The time, 8:05 p.m. A Seattle police officer is driving northbound on Dexter Avenue from Denny Way. He's responding to a call of an overdose in Lower Queen Anne. The posted speed limit on this stretch of Dexter is 25 miles per hour. The new report reveals the officer was traveling as fast as 74 miles per hour. He was reportedly traveling with his police lights on, but was only chirping the siren at intersections. Meantime, Jannavi Kandula was at the intersection of Dexter and Thomas, getting ready to cross Dexter at the crosswalk. She was wearing a black hoodie that was pulled over her head. She also had on black pants and a pair of Apple AirPods. Police unit video shows Condola transitioning from a walk to a run while trying to cross Dexter. The new report shows that the officer struck Condola in the crosswalk at a speed of 63 miles per hour. New pictures show the damage caused to the officer's SUV after striking Condola. The officer, who was also an EMT, began to perform CPR. He did so until other officers arrived. Condola was taken to Harborview in critical condition. She died hours later. The officer was quickly tested for impairment. The new report states he was free of impairment, but was shaken up from the incident. The officer is not named in this story because he is not facing any charges. Washington state law gives emergency vehicles the right of way when responding to an emergency call.
Seattle officer Kevin Dave chirps his police sirens. The roar of his engine heard on his body camera. His speedometer shows acceleration up to 74 miles per hour, responding to a priority 1 call, but within seconds.
3 Mary 2, started supervisor, start fire for a struck pedestrian.
Is it the same location, sir?
Negative.
Janavi Kandula was in the crosswalk at the Thomas and Dexter intersection when Dave's patrol car hit her. King County Prosecuting Attorney's Office released the video after Fox 13's public records request. First published by Publicola, the video shows Dave performing CPR on Kandula moments after hitting her as several first responders start showing up.
You all right?
No, I'm not all right.
Just take care of it.
Officials say Dave was initially on his way to an overdose on January 23rd. It was a priority 1 call, which the department classifies as the highest priority of calls. Video shows him passing red lights at high speeds, slowing down slightly when suddenly Kandula is hit.
What's wrong? Tripping the sirens. She was in the crosswalk. She saw me. She started running through the crosswalk. Slammed on my brakes. Instead of staying back where she should before crossing.
The Office of Police Accountability continues investigating whether the officer complied with policy.
I can have 100 minutes. I could have. There's nothing for me to do right now but sit, and that is the worst thing to do, right? You just have to sit here. And so many questions that are unanswered, so many questions.
The speed limit is 25 miles per hour on Dexter Avenue North. In a previous statement from Chief Adrian Diaz, he said any serious traffic collision on city streets, whether officer involved or not, is investigated as a potential criminal matter by the Traffic Collision Investigation Squad. Further stating that detectives calculate vehicle operation and speed, lines of sight, lighting, roadway and traffic conditions, witness observations, and any camera footage in the area, and any other material factors.
You guys can try for body camera.
We reached out to the police department to see if the chief or administration would provide statements since the release of this new video. We are waiting to hear back, but have been previously told the department can't comment on this crash because it is still an open investigation with the OPA. The prosecutor's office says it will determine if charges will be filed against this officer by early August. Reporting in Seattle, Frankie Thompson.
Yeah, just write a check. Just, yeah, what, $11,000. She was 26 anyway. She had limited value. But she is dead. No, it's a regular person. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's going 50. That's not out of control. That's not reckless for a trained driver. Yeah, lights and sirens. Yeah. Yeah, well, there's some, initially, he said she was in a crosswalk. There's a witness that says no, she wasn't. But that witness could be different because I don't think she was thrown 40 feet either. I think she went up on the hood, hit the windshield, then when he hit the brakes, flew off the car. But she is dead. Yeah, just write a check. Just, yeah, $11,000. She was 26 anyway. She had limited value.
Even if he was mocking an attorney, it's just really heartbreaking and shocking to hear.
I came just like her on student visa, that young, and I walked to work. It could have been me.